Welcome to the Bow family. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I am Marquina. I am the wife. I have 4 biological children, 10, 6, 2, and 1. I'm 31 years old and I'm married and have been married for coming up on 2 years. January 1st is our anniversary, so we're trying to plan some things about that. But I wanted to get on here and actually clear up some things, some misconceptions in my videos in the past, and also talk to y'all about my vitiligo story and how I actually changed colors, things like that, how it affected my mental health. Also, I would like to talk about daily struggles, so just stick around and listen, y'all. Just hear me out. When I was 23 years old, I saw a little spot on my hand. As y'all can see, my hand is completely almost, yeah, it's one color, which is white, and I am a black female, so as y'all can see, like, I have different coloration, and my mom, she always had vitiligo since the early 90s, before I was born. And my brother has it. The only person that doesn't have it that's in my little immediate family is my sister. We don't really know why. They say vitiligo is actually connected to some type of autoimmune disease, and I have not yet had any autoimmune disease. I checked my thyroid, but you know, that came back negative. It can be something on the effect of that. My mom has Addison's disease, and that's an autoimmune disease, and I think that's the reason why, you know, how she got her vitiligo, or that comes from it. But I was 23 years old, y'all. I did not never expect that I will have vitiligo. So I'm driving and my niece is in the car with me. We headed to Sonic to get something to eat, and if y'all know anything about small towns, you have to go to the next town over to get something to eat. So we're traveling to get something to eat, and I looked down and it was like a little speck, something so small like this. And I looked at my niece and I said, I got vitiligo. And she was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I have vitiligo. And she was like, no, you do not. What are you talking about? Y'all, I knew then, because I think like God just gave it to me, like, this is vitiligo. It's vitiligo. And so as time went, you know, moved forward, and it was because I started changing colors. And I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all, it was super hard. When I tell you, I can cry right now, because when I first started changing colors, here I am putting my hand in my pocket so people wouldn't see it. I was so ashamed, y'all. And I watched my mom go through it, because she's one color. She converted to one color, which is white. It's just because she didn't, back in the 90s, in the early 2000s, it just wasn't like as accepting as it is now. Like, I can see people out with vitiligo and I'll be like, hey, my vitiligo sister, hey, my vitiligo brother. But like back then, it would be like more, oh, what's wrong? Because let's be a little educated here. Vitiligo is not contagious. So when I first started getting mine back in a little small town that I used to live in, honestly, y'all, when people was handing me my money, they would like drop it in my hand, and the money would just, like, the coins would just fall everywhere. And I was just feeling so bad. I remember I was telling like my friends and my family about it, and I was just so discouraged. I was like, I know people just don't understand, but I'm human and it's not contagious. Like, I am not going to give you vitiligo, you know what I'm saying? And so it was just really, really hard for so long, just to get accustomed to having it. And honestly, it really broke my mental down. Like, there was times where I didn't even want to go out in the public, because people would stare at me. Even to today, people still stare at me. But then I also get so many beautiful comments. I always get like comments about how beautiful I am, how beautiful my skin is, and I hear little kids that be like, I wish I had skin like you, and I'd be like, oh my God, y'all the sweetest. And even if a kid is staring at me, I never got mad, because kids are still learning. You cannot get mad at them for that. But what kind of like ruffles me up a little bit is when an adult has negative comments to say and you can hear it, and I'll be like, wow, I'm still here, you know, I can hear you. But it's just like, dealing with it can be like a blessing, and it can also be disappointing sometimes if you're not strong-minded. So I think I'm over that step. But yes, I still get the stares. My kids tell me that people like may have said something or staring at me, or you know, things like that. And I like to tell them, like, listen, baby, like, it's part of life. You know, God made me this way. He put a little extra spunk to it. So, you know, I take it as it's God's will. Okay. And recently people noticed something about my face, and I'm gonna show y'all. As y'all can see, people always say it looks like you have an angel on your face, and I promise y'all I never noticed it until like recently. And I was like, oh, the wings, as y'all can see, and then like the little bottom of it, like I thought it was the cutest thing. I was like, yes, that's God's protection. It's God's protection, y'all. So that's a little bit about my vitiligo story. As you know, like I said, daily struggles as being a mom. I just want to set this out here. I am not a messy person, like a dirty person. It's just like we have 4 kids. Me and my husband both work. So a lot of times we are rushing a lot, which I don't want to do that anymore coming 2025. Listen, we're not rushing. So if you're seeing this and you're a parent, like, we're not rushing. We're going to get up before our kids do. And I did make a good habit of that. I really started to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and just kind of, you know, set the tone. But my house looks lived in. It looks lived in because we live there. And having 4 kids and just kind of trying to navigate everything, you know, me and my husband, we both tired when we get off work, but we still spend quality time with our children. We still, you know, be there, you know, be present. And I feel like on social media, they get a little glimpse of your house and then they drag you, you know. And that's one of the things that I just wanted to come on here and just let y'all know, like, I'm still trying. I'm still human. I still mess up, y'all. And just give me that grace and I will figure it out. Like I was telling God, God, listen, until you give me my next, I'm going to be thankful for my now. Like, it does not matter what I'm going through right now. I'm still going to be thankful no matter what, because I know that we have outgrown our home, but that does not mean that I do not cherish and love that home that God has provided for us. Like, I'm still going to take care of that home. I'm still going to, you know, be thankful, be having gratitude that I have a home, because there's people out there that does not have anything. And God, if I ever complain, forgive me. That is like my mindset. I know that there's homeless people that don't have shelter and that will love to be in that home. And here I am, you know, some days I'm just like want to throw my hands up, but that's the human part of us. That is the human part of us. We are human and have emotions as well, but we just have to learn how to get through it. And as a social worker, I tell people this all the time. I talk to people all day long and I counsel people, you know, I mentor people all day long, but when it comes to myself, sometimes I need a little bit, you know, pour back into me. And I think that is the reason why I love people so much, is because I knew God had me to be here to help others. You know, that is like my main thing in life, is to just help others and give back and, you know, be that loving, caring person. But yes, my house does get messy sometimes, and by the end of the night, sometimes I have no energy. And I know a lot of people have called me lazy in the past, which I just highly don't understand how that's possible. Because you can't be lazy in my household. You just can't. Now, I used to procrastinate a whole lot, especially like with my schoolwork, things of that nature. Oh yeah, I'm in school as well. So it's a lot. It's a lot. I just never want people to, you know, think that people lives that's out there cookie cutter. Give me the house that actually is messy and you got to clean it. That's my motivation. Because when I get on social media, sometimes social media will paint a picture of the house being clean to the T and y'all just like dusting something. And yes, I would love to get to that stage, but right now I'm in a stage of parenting. We are in parenthood. My kids are young. They are going to make mistakes. They are going to spill things. There are going to be things that I can't control because they're still learning. And the Bible teaches us, come to me as like children does, because a child, you can still teach them and learn. You can still have them to learn things from you. So that's what I do with my children. Like, will I get upset every time they spill something or make a mistake? No, because they are still in a process of learning things. Especially my younger children, it's hard to get upset because they're innocent children. I'm a work in process with that. A lot of times I make myself very tired because I am always trying to make it a perfect like setting, and that's where I felt that. That is where I felt that, and God had to really slow me down because I was like having to want everything done at that time, and I just had to realize like certain things take time. You know, certain things take time in life. Love people because God is love, and we know if you don't love, then it cannot be of God. So just love people while they're here. I have a lot of questions about that Christmas video that I had made, and y'all can watch my previous video if y'all haven't, about why we don't celebrate Christmas. I actually grew up celebrating Christmas. My mom just stopped a few years ago, but it was never because like I don't want to spend money on my children or anything like that. It's just more of a biblical thing, and I don't pick and choose what I want out the Bible, because when you're on this walk with God, you can't do that, because the Holy Spirit going to convict you for everything that you do wrong, not just picking and choosing. Like when you really start to gain that relationship with God, you're just not going to want to do wrong. This is just a friendly reminder, like I said, to just love people and just give people grace and just keep moving forward in life. And like I said, social media will paint a picture of everything being glamorous and glam and good, but we know that God is close to the brokenhearted. So whoever is watching this video and you're feeling not complete, or you're not feeling worthy, or you're not feeling good enough, God is very close to you. Just give him your hand and he will guide you and direct you. I try my best not to complain. This is our life. I'm doing a video in the car, and right now I really hope that y'all stay connected with me and I will drop more videos. I really appreciate all the love and the support that y'all show me. And if y'all have watched this video to the end, let's put some white hearts if you have watched the whole video. If y'all want me to start doing Bible study videos on here, drop also a book emoji underneath there, a book emoji and a white heart if y'all want, if y'all watched the video and if y'all want more Bible study videos. So I hope y'all have a blessed day. Stay tuned to more content. I love y'all. Stay gracious, stay in your Bible, stay prayed up, get your house in order. We got this, y'all. We got this. We're finna go into 2025 real strong. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all. Bye.